Hey everyone, John Henry here, and today in the market psychology video, we have a huge breakout day on crude oil. Now, these breakout type days, you don't get them very often, but I don't think I have to point out the fact that we're bullish, right? Just look at the chart, right? We're very, very bullish. Now, if you want some further cluing in on this movement, if you look at the overnight session on Sunday especially, you'll notice we had a huge gap higher and they never stopped going up, parabolically so. We're going up faster and faster and faster. So this upward momentum that we have going on right now in the market is telling us that, hey, we need to be buyers, right? We can't do anything but be buyers right now. And then we open up on the RTH with a massive gap higher. We opened up above all of last week. We didn't even blink and we gapped up. Now this huge upswing movement that we have today, we start the day off with a hugely bullish candle that is going to get a lot of buyers juiced up, right? They know that the morning is very, very bullish and we open up, huge gap up, and now we have a strong bull bar, the first bar of the day on the RTH. They're going to buy this thing like it's candy, okay? So we're looking to look and get into this for a buy move up and just ride the move out, see how far it wants to go, right? So we're looking to buy in there on that first attempt of the upswing. Now that's only the first attempt. So we do know that although the buyers will be in this, that's only the first time that they've done it. So we may need to wait for the second time they show up, right? Wait for that extra little bit of proof. We see the sellers try to come in and they're immediately shut down with an equal and larger size bull candle on the opposite end. That is further confirmation to, if you're not in this one, get in this one and ride this higher because we are going up. The sellers tried one more time, if you want to call that a try. I mean, that's such a piddly little bear candle that I don't think that would have convinced anybody to get in. But what that will do is convince them to get the heck out. They know they're in the wrong side and they're going to exit above it. And that causes another reason to get into the market again and add more because we're going higher, right? We get the breakout move on that big bull candle. Not a surprise because all of the sellers knew they were wrong in that little bear attempt and the buyers saw that as well and they bought into the move and that causes this big run higher. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky because we break above a huge area of support, right? We see the sellers trying to come in, they push it down and they hold that area of support. And then we start turning back around. Now, there will be buyers that begin picking away at that, getting into the move. But the big issue is, look at the bearishness that's currently in the market. The bearishness is much larger than all of this bull pressure, right? This big bear candle takes back essentially 3 5-minute candles worth of bullishness. It just erased it. So buying into that is going to be very difficult. We want to wait for a little bit more information. And the bull follow through, not very strong. Bears show back up again, and they show even bigger confirmation. Now we're almost taking back the last 2 bull candles. So you get kind of the point. Buying into a move like that, even though we are an aggressively bullish day, you need to wait for more information than that. Right? Bulls try again in kind of the same situation that happened here. Buyers know that, man, if that triggers underneath, that's probably going to go farther. So that's why I have this little dot right here because it's an aggressive type setup, but you could look to fade that down back into the moving average, knowing that the buyers are likely going to give up for a little bit underneath that low. And that's exactly what happened. They spike through it. Buyers try again. They spike through it. Buyers try again, and this time, instead of weak bull follow through, we get weak bear follow through. We're in an area of support on a very strong bull day. There have been buyers that have been waiting all morning for this to get back to at least the moving average, right? Give them some good pricing because they don't want to buy way up here anymore. And they wait. And then they wait, and then they wait, and then they finally get their chance to jump on board, right? Now, again, just like we did back here, you can get into that first one, but usually it's better to wait for a little extra confirmation, and we get that one right here. Another beautiful follow-up candle to drive that market higher. Doesn't look like the bears are done yet. They're going to try again. They try and try and try, and they get slapped right in the face for trying. Right back up again, huge bullishness. Now, you'll notice a trend here. Not talking about the chart in front of you, but you'll notice a trend in the trades, not a single sell, right? There's an aggressive one, and the reason it's aggressive is the day type. This is the type of day that will mess a lot of traders up because they're constantly trying to pick the top. Well, if you keep trying to pick the top, eventually you're going to be right, and this one happened to be that one. But keep in mind, that was a loss, that was a loss. right? These were probably losses, probably a loss, etc. So you have to take 7 or 8 losses just to get that one winner, and it doesn't even offset the losses. You're much better off sitting on the right side of the trend and just keep buying it. So very interesting day today. Hopefully you learned something from this. Hopefully you weren't on the wrong end of the market. If you were, well, learn from it and come back stronger for the next type of trend day. But that's going to do it for me. So we'll see you next time.